Alright guys, welcome back to some more Black Myth. Honestly, I thought I was done for the day, but I kind of want to kind of end this day off by getting to chapter 6. Last episode we had a pretty long recording, just over 2 hours. I think with some editing, maybe we'll bring it down to hour and a half, hour and 40 minutes, something like that. But I was told that we're missing. Whoa! Jesus. Forgot about that. Put it down there. Yeah, I think that's it. I was told. Whew! That was not bad. My chief, is there a way I actually back up this way or what? Whew. Pop. Okay. Think we can just teleport back. Now we can create that one staff, right? What do we want to do? We want more fire resistance on. We'll see how the boss. No, the final boss definitely is gonna be a bit kind of anal here. What is this? What does he do? Oh, just turns into a rock. Yeah. We had something. Slightly increases the attack. That's gonna be good. Okay, so we have one more. boss we need. Divine fire crafts a wondrous device in the depths of flame pool. It hides from eyes. Foes arise with swift, fierce might. In clash, its grandeur shines bright. When it comes to spoil Red Boy the most in flaming mountains, it has to be the Keeper. However, Red Boy didn't always appreciate it. And like his parents, the Bull King and Lady Rakshasas, he took the Keeper effort for granted. After all, he was not one of the family, and regardless of how much effort he put in to others, he was still an outsider. One day, Red Boy demanded to have Flint Vanguard modeled after Stone Vanguard of Yellowwind Ridge. The Bull King and Lady Rakshasa did not favor the plan, but Keeper immediately agreed, fearing that just the Stone Vanguard wouldn't be enough to entertain Red Boy. He went ahead and created more rock ewes. Among them was a giant rock ewe with legs strong enough to support its massive body. This strong Rygro was formidable than the others, usually lying dormant in the River of the Fire. It only emerged when summoned by its master or when a powerful enemy intruded. Red Boy didn't like these rock cues that the Keeper had created without his permission. Mostly visited only the Flint Vanguard. Since the Red Boy lived with Lady Rakshasa in the Emerald Hall, the Keeper stationed these rock cues in Furnace Valley. Later, when the Red Boy besieged Flaming Mountain, these rock cues from the River of Fire proved to be quite helpful. Okay. Alrighty. Purge Pit. We'll head there then. Wonder how long this is gonna take. Oh, we don't have too many bosses left, so I don't think this area has too many. We have one main boss, two main boss, which is gonna be the main boss over there. So 2 ways to go. Let's go down here because I saw a green thing over here. So let's go quickly collect this. Oh, this definitely looks like an arena. Either that, they got a grand entrance for us. We could probably jump down from this side, so let's go see what is on this side before we go down, down, down. Oh, there's a... Oh, this is a mediation point. Okay, never mind. There isn't a path over here. Make meditation. Let's make some fire ones. State significantly. Let's just create 10 of these, okay. Can we craft a weapon? Oh, we still have one more on that side. Visionary. Okay. This one looks intriguing, so let's just chill for a bit. Obviously, we know we can craft them, so that's not an issue. Just to be on the safe side. We have something coming up here.
Even uglier than me.
Are you still in the haze or what, you wicked lad? Our lady asked us to guard this place, not to check another face. Tell whoever breaks in was the order.
By your word!
Top takes bottom, bottom takes top. What kind of fucking names are these? Oh!
Don't drain my potency!
I'll snatch him up! Quit lazing about! Get to it!
As you command!
Oh!
Stick it below the belt! Useless luck!
Come on, wicked lad!
It's time for a rock!
This is no one hit us. Okay. They thought they were the shits, eh? They were nothing. They were nothing, nothing. Take all of this. Oh, what do we got here? Oh, okay, we got stamina increase. Not bad, not bad. I need that guy. Damn. Long way back. Oh shit. Oh, we got a chest here. Let's open up the chest. Wukong's Iron Horn. Oh, Celestial Ribbon. Sit tight, booty. Old governor. Well. Want to go for fire. Okay, a beauty weds a beast so vile with horns and fangs, facade sweet gully. In love embrace they form a pair, rolling in haze, many lives they ensnare. This story was told by Minister XU. Years ago, XU, dissatisfied with his wife's strict adherence to propriety and her lack of warmth in the chamber, took fury in beautiful concubines. This concubine had a terrible temper, often bossing XU around, showing no respect for the lady of the house. If anyone tried to talk to her into adhering to manners, she would laugh and curse them until they left in disgrace. Yet XU found this amusement and indulged her in every way, spoiling her with affection. One day XU was returning to the capital to report on his duty. Fearing that their carriage might be attacked by bandits, he hired a large boat to transport his family, servants, and belongings back to the capital. That night, sound of fighting suddenly erupted on the boat, and it turned out that the Yugua had snuck aboard under the cover of darkness. Soon terrifying figures with horns and jagged teeth appeared. He wore tattered cloth around his waist, held a pot-shaped shield in his left hand, and wielded an iron whip in his right, glaring menacingly at everyone. XU and his wife trembled in fear, but the concubine stood tall and unafraid, loudly scolding the Yugai for his rudeness. Yugai was taken aback for a moment, then sighed and said, "Even in human form, you're so arrogant. Truly, you are one of us, a yaksha." The concubine burst into laughter and said, "Nonsense, I intend to play for a while longer, and you've ruined everything. Fine, let's kill them all and leave together." With that, she transformed into a creature identical to the Yugua. XU finally realized that he brought a Yugua into his home. Just as the two Yuguas were about to kill XU and his family, a female voice rang. "Even though your kingdom has fallen, you were forced to seek shelter in the east. You should not behave so rudely. Why not follow me into the mountains for your practice?" Just when the two Yuguas were ready to resist, a woman descended onto the bow of the boat, holding a precious fan. With a powerful wave of fan, she immobilized them in the wind. After this terrifying experience, XU never dared to take another concubine. Concubine, right? Concubine, or whatever. I'm butchering that, so. Concubine, concubine. We know what it means. It's like a prostitute, right? Or a side piece. Seems like a slide. We got 3 of those. Golden tree. Wait a sec. missing one more. Okay. Let's open this up. Oh, another celestial. Oh, we can upgrade now. Oh, yeah, that's an arena. Okay. Yeah, let's go. Oh, just rolls up in. Oh! 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 Oh, okay, okay. Oh. Oh, got some loot in here. Feel like he's gonna come back here somewhere, so oh, ho, ho, okay. Okay, you're here. Maybe I should It's an insane battle.
Our master bade this child be born, but he never knew my struggles.
How can we but follow the Master's word? Rakshasi, you know it was he who made you drink from the river of childbearing.
Shut it. You shall never speak of it. The king knows why I had to drink it. But I haven't glimpsed him ever since then. He made it another reason for his absence.
Rakshasi, your husband shirks dishonor this way. He granted you this cave with his Mount Bishui beast as its sentinel. He's compromised enough for the sake of our master.
You will seal your lips on this. Our family would be doomed if anyone knew the truth behind this child.
Fear not. Master bids me aid you in secret. You and the bull.
Yeah, the child wasn't the
You'll
bull.
rear this child to manhood. And when the boy comes of age, well, on that day, He will be living proof of the dark deeds of Mount Lingshan.
Lingshan. Wait a second. Huh? Oh, Bishu. What does this mean? So we hit that. Quite a bit of loot in this run, to be honest. Lost track of everything that was falling. I guess. Oh, that's pretty sick. Okay, 46. Oh, okay. We don't have the people. With a such purple skin, a majestic sight, a might and fierce like a tiger in a fight, ice and fire, clash, a battle so dire and scorching hills, a rigid lens, a path of mire. The bull king sat at a mountaintop, utterly exhausted and unable to move. He watched his Bishu beast limp away from the battlefield. He thought about calling out, but decided against it. His long-serving mount. Oh, this was his mount. Had been heartlessly driven away by him without even backwards glance. His most trusted weapon had been taken by his own son and discarded who knows where. The bull king glanced at the bloodstains on his body. His old wounds had not yet healed. Now there were new ones. The brat's firepoint skills had improved again. Initially, when the boy learned of his organs, he claimed for revenge every day, fearing that his son would bring about his own demise. The bull king had locked him for a while and assigned a Bishu beast to guard him. Unexpectedly, Red Boy managed to escape. By the time the Bull Kings arrived, the beast had chased and fought him for quite a while, leaving the boy pinned under its claws, barely alive. It was the beast's fault for being so ruthless, forcing him to severely injure it to save his son. What's wrong with that? Unfortunately, he had held back enough to let reckless beast keep its life, but who would have thought that the brat's injuries were fake? Now the tables turned and the son had imprisoned the father. Retribution, it seemed, does not come from karma, from the hearts of men. The one who wanted to save you drove you away. The one who wanted to kill you saved you. A familiar voice echoed from the depths. Now you can save me and I can save you too, but who will save us? The Bull King's head began to ache again. Okay. So, like I said, we have some people we're missing. But I feel like those could be unlocked at the end. The Bull King, maybe Raksasa, the Fox Girl. Oh no, Fox Girl doesn't. Oh shit. Okay, we're all the way here. No, we should be able to go. Oh crap. Oh, we can craft the weapon. Where though? 105. Okay, crit rate. 108. Huh. Interesting. What armor? Oh. Oh, this thing could be monstrous. But we already used a lot of these things, Loka. Flaming Mountain, Bishu, Corridor, Ice and Fire. Let's explore that a little more. Guys, we are gonna be crazy. It's going to be crazy. In this picture, sweet place, meditation spot. Let's go this way. So I think came from over there, right? Just glad we got a lot of this done. Oh, we do have a path leading us in here. What is? Oh, they were in there, but I'm guessing this would have been another area to fight out. Interesting, intriguing to say the least. There is nothing else over here. Okay. Yeah, let's just go back here. Oh, look at this. Want to check my journal. 86, 46, 46. Okay, we're missing one. This is the final boss. Before we go to the final boss, I quickly want to look. We got this thing fully mythical. And look, it's like bringing up our thing now. So we have to get all four pieces. Just want to make sure I didn't miss anything here. Because when we were running from this little punk, he... Oh, see, look at this. He created a lot of problems for us. Ah. Oh. Down, bro. Look at this. We are running it. Yeah, look. Okay, so this was the way down. Okay. Didn't miss anything. I'm just running laps trying to get my thing all fully geared up, and then we'll jump in. Okay.
Trying to fight me.
That was sick. That was sick.
Still holding on,
Oh,
despite it all.
Phase 2?
Does your vengeance weigh more than your family? Spit it out now, his relic!
Oh, the mother is here.
My king, I'm sorry for my lateness. I turned to them, but none offered help.
My lady, forget it.
I implore you to show mercy and spare my son. He is the last of the Yaksha's bloodline in the West, with an origin most tragic and twisted. Now, he poses a threat no more. Should you grant him mercy, I, Rakshasi, and the Bull King shall retreat ourselves to secluded meditation. Along with our children, we will never leave the mountain again.
Oh, look at him. Fucked his ass up.
He is our son. We will bear his punishment. If it pleases you, my plantain fan is also yours to take.
Flames have paved my way. Through flames, I shan't stray. Vain was my flame, for revenge destined to stray.
What a Bull King, man. You know,
The
king.
light lies in our submission, kneeling and begging.
Let up. Oh, don't tell me about another phase here.
You shall never witness it.
We didn't do anything. He did this to himself. This man is so helpless, so useless. Just sat there the whole fucking chapter, making the sounds the whole time, getting me worried that someone was coming. Oh, we're gonna have a little comic thing going down.
You've atoned through deeds, Black Bear. Take this pair of eyes. You've served the
Bear.
righteous cause, Yellow Rat. These ears are yours. Your power has gathered anew, Yellow Brow. Keep this nose. You've endured hardships under eye. Go with the tongue. And the bull, it is the hardest to turn against a sworn brother. You can have his body.
Is that Wukong?
Wretched bull, your luck plagues your every step. Never have you made a good choice.
Oh, did they take on the gods?
Save your strength, brother! We're yet to slay our way to the court and seize that senile emperor!
This one must be the chief of their troop. Brother, watch my back while I go play with him.
Your reluctance is plain. Just like my own. They forced me to drink from the river of childbearing, to bear that boy in my womb. If not for that monkey, we could have lived our separate lives in peace. As if none of this had happened.
You're cute. You knew who I was from the start. Why do you choose to be their lapdog? I never wanted to sever our ties. If kinship means anything to you, give me that relic and let me avenge my people.
My king! Let the monkey have my fan! And there will be no trouble!
It was us, right?
Your brother, I've disciplined. Your boy, I've given away. Your wife's fan. Today, I'll take it with me too. Find a master and serve the right. It's the only path left for the likes of us. Don't you understand, brother?
Wukong! I took out the bull's concubine with a whack of my rake too! Turned out, she was a fox squire!
The way I saw it, with enough merit and a position before the Buddha, they would leave me be, and all of you as well. Now I see, for someone like me, staying alive is enough to be a transgression. Brother, take care of your wife and children. And remember, steer clear of my remains.
Chapter 5, The Golden Child.
Yakshas are the mightiest of the 8 legions, after all. Be your body hard as metal, Meeting death in scores is inevitable. Yet, why did you endure the fish and those carts just as poorly? You rush like wind with a clouded mind. It's your desires that shape what you see. Had your mind been less unsettled, would you still have fallen for that child's play? Haste oft blinds while patience illumines. Next time, can you still fulfill as Wukong without Baju?
Probably not. Baju is an OG, you know, he's a real one. A new relic of the queen, okay. Oh, legendary pin fan. Oh. Oh, we got a lot of nice things here. What is this? Okay, first off, let's look at the relics here. Massively reduced stamina, cost of all charge, heavy attack, considerably increase maximum health. Okay. I think this is ideal. Yeah, let's go with this. Oh, legendary. Oh, equipped effect. That has a nice one. Let's try this out. Journal. Oh, see, we met all the people now. See? I knew it. Fang's bared eyes like twin lanterns, right in the battle clashed. He finds the light, agile and brave, with skills so fine, yet lost in wandering, his fate declined. The raging flame had reached the golden hall, and sounds of the battle outside were deafening, though they were muffled within. The king gravely wound sat amidst the wreckage, holding a recently deceased young boy in his arm. A figure stood behind the curtains, sighing, "Such devastation, don't you see it's all because of you?" The king remained silent. Whether the Yaksasa royal lineage continues out or ends depends entirely on your decision. The king couldn't help but glance around the golden hall and still able to see traces of its former glory. They say Yaksasas are the most resolute, yet you as their king are hesitant and indecisive. The king gently stroked his son's face. The body is still warm, so he wishes so dearly that the boy could see the vast and beautiful world. If you have even a shred of lingering desire, why not try my method? The unattainable wish in your heart. I will take care of it for you. As the king was he not even allowed to die on the battlefield, the king closed his eyes. Finally he opened them and said slowly, "Since there's no salvation, I will leave me and my son at your disposal." Splendid. It's not too late to understand now. The figure clapped and white-clad Doust emerged from behind. The Doust approached the Yaksasa king, bowed, and sat cross-legged on the ground. He extended his hand above the boy's head, began to chant softly. Before long, a small blood lotus flower emerged slowly from the boy's forehead, crystal clear, vibrant. The Doust clearly plucked the lotus and placed it on the bowl he carried. The Yaksasa king fixed his unblinking gaze intentionally at the lotus. The figure said, "This red lotus is the essence of your son's soul. To ensure it does not dissipate before successful reincarnation, we'll need your life in the water from the river of childbearing." The Yaksasa king raised his arm, taking one last look at the blood lotus. "I will do it myself." Okay. Beautiful. Pink pink. Pink pink, born of fate, trials, woos, pities, the evening flow of those better to live in nature's embrace, freely to wander, freely response. After delivering her homework to her mother, Ping Ping went to the height of amber. Her brother had asked her to meet him there, saying he had something important to discuss. When she arrived, she saw Red Boy standing with his hands on his hips, direct and quick as fire, fast as wind, to turn the bulge gears to flee to as his way of training them. Amused at the scene, he laughed loudly and boisterously. "Brother," Ping Ping called softly. Ever since the Red Boy returned from Ginyu tutelage, he felt he had changed. Every time she spoke to him, a subtle fear tugged her heart. Upon seeing her arrival, Red Boy waved to halt the training and turned to her. "Ping Ping, let's engage in a game," he proposed. "You'll run, I shall chase you. Let's us see if I can catch you before an incense stick burns out. In the past, Ping Ping would transform into a little fox, leaping through the rocks and crevices, always having the upper hand. Yet this time the red boy shadowed her, hiding rocks, a single spear thrust, scorching her standing dead wood with beneath the fire. Flew over the cliffs she jumped across as a red cloud. In less than half of the time it takes for an incense stick to burn, the red boy effortlessly caught her inside. Mother's teaching are still too gentle. Seeing his sister's gloomy face, Red Boy took her to the rest by the cliff in the Furnace Valley. To cheer her up, he twirled his fire point for her entertainment. Seeing his little sister clapping and cheering, the Red Boy asked, "How do you think my skill compared to father?" Ping Ping couldn't answer. She had never dared to make such a comparison. She took out the fire dates. Her mother had rewarded her and shared them with Red Boy, changing the subject to talk about incidents in the mountains. Seeing this, Red Boy didn't press further and responded perfunctorily. Ping Ping cautiously said, "Brother, you and I have always been the closest. If you have something on your mind, you could tell me. It's not easy for our family to be reunited. I just want to live peacefully in these mountains, away from worldly strife." Gazing at the burning clouds, Red Boy said, "Sister, you should see more of the outside world. There's no such thing as living away from worldly strife. It's just a self-dissipation of losers." Ping Ping wanted to ask him who he was competing with and why he had but before she could speak, she felt a blow to the back of her neck and fainted. Oh. Rakshasa. From dawn to dusk, told bitter strain, day and night, home burdens remain. Destiny shows no mercy. Merciful she became, wiser house. Hold light, the hardest sustain. Mountain Lingshan, vulture peak before the thunderclap temple. Rakshasa clasped her intertwined hands tightly, steadying her trembling body, striving to appear calm and serene. She had traveled to many places on this journey. Domains of the Yogwai king she befriended in the mortal realm. Abodes of the gods she met in the celestial realm. The mortal islands on the sea and even the underworld, she had visited them all. She also went to the Tusita's place to seek advice from her master. Yet the latter had only offered a heartfelt purpose. "I order you to raise a child, but I did not ask you to be a true mother. Let the boy stir his trouble. As long as you and your husband stay out of it, you'll be safe." Her master's words left her despair. She knew that no protection of the flaming mountains received. This was their destiny ordained. But she knew her son all too well, reckless and wild, vengeful and unforgiving. After all the suffering he had endured over the years, unless he would vent his anger, the only to resolve the siege of flaming mountains would be to break his spine. Thus she came here for revenge. How to exact it, she had no idea. Her mind a blank void. Lady of Circles, the master summoned you inside. Anand stood at the temple door, his voice as gentle as ever. She straightened her back, gripping the platinum fan tightly to her hands. Hoarsely wild, "Thank you, Venerable." As she walked the hall flanks, the 8 great Vajras and 500 Asas, she seemed to hear faint laughter, and all she saw in her perpetual vision were solemn and dignified figures. Reaching the base of the lotus throne, she knelt with her head held high, clutching the fan tightly. "Rakshasa, what brings you here to seek an audience with me?" She remained silent, gripping the fan with all her might, ready to unleash its divine wind at any moment. All was deathly quiet. All eyes were on her. She could feel the Vajras glaring with their angry eyes, the Arhats staring with their wrathful gazes, and all the divine figures transforming into fierce vestiges. She lowered her head. I greet you on behalf of my master." Blooming laughter echoed deafening within. The laughter she heard of the cries of an infant, the instant giggles of a child, the roars of an adolescent, and the cycle blooming and withering, the growth of grass and the flight of oracle over millennium. She heard the embers extinguishing in the flaming mountains. Renowned as the mighty king, his life was far from plain. His spirit spawned 3 realms. His fame touched 4 domains. Among the Gyus, a hero grand, wild and untamed. The sudden arrival of Dharma left his homeland forever changed. With shadows as his companion, a true enlightenment within him lay. In days of yore, the Bull King converted to Buddhism, and within centuries completed his practice and returned to the flaming mountains. Overjoyed, Rakshasa Ping Ping loudly celebrated his return and hosted a grand banquet in his honor. During the banquet, the keeper of the flame mountain said, "My king, why do you return so hastily?" The Bull King replied, "An old friend with whom I had some misunderstanding in the past helped me achieve great merit." The Bodhisattva then pleaded with the Buddha on my behalf, granting me the grace to return. From now on, I will stay in the mountains and go nowhere else. From that day on, the Bull King temperament changed drastically. His former wild and unrestrained nature was no longer seen. He declined all invitation, ceased his travels, and instantly stayed in the Flaming Mountain, helping Raksasa with the household affairs and training the bull soldier, living very peacefully. Several decades later, the Red Boy received an instruction from the Buddha to return to the Flaming Mountain and serve his parents. The family of four enjoyed a period of peace. However, Raksasa gradually noticed something unusual about the Bull King. He became increasingly thin, his face showing signs of aging, and he ate less, as if he weighed down by heavy worries. Or strangely, the Bull King sometimes transformed into an original form, retreating to the mountain peaks, retching. The fiery celestial maiden serving Raksasa said the king might be suffering from a rare bovine illness. Fox maiden serving Ping Ping said the king, aware of his past sins, might have learned an ascetic practice in the mountain. Lingsha is now undergoing it. The keeper of the flame, the mountain, said the king's mind is trapped in the past, intertwines with his old friend, unable to break free. Those past events have become an invisible shackle from which he can never escape. I think he'll be good, to be honest. Let's go to the next chapter then. So there's a chapter 6. It doesn't seem like there's unfinished. Doesn't seem like there's any more relics, right? To get. Let's see what's gonna happen here. Oh, nice jungly area. I'll have to shut off my camera for a sec. The back is like killing me.
We're getting home, son. Not getting all worked up. Oh. That old monkey's going to be at the mountaintop no matter what. We don't have to rush. We've gathered the 5 relics, just as he said. All we need now is the 6th one he has.
Never mind, he has one, it looks like.
Curse these wretches. Hey, see? I knew there was something that old fool hadn't told us. Otherwise, no one up above would bother to ruin this place yet again. They're coming for you, no doubt. I can't bear it. I simply can't.
I can't either, bro, don't worry.
Iron face! Everybody stands here! On and on it goes! What on earth?
Oh, what you doing, bro? Relax.
I can crush these pastries with ease. All wide open!
Holy shit, okay. So what we got here now? Oh, yeah, I don't think that's gonna be fun. Game is on a whole nother level. Let's see what you got in the stores here. I'm gonna buy everything. There you go. Let's kind of get out of here and get back and see what to do. We should probably read one of these things since we got all these enemies popping up out of nowhere now. Fierce moves, swift dodges, they all consume your stamina. Okay. Oh, okay, not many. Oh, there's still there's a 9. Oh, and only 1. Oh, and there's a few characters. Okay, not bad. We found all the enemies then. So we just need to go down. And we have all this stuff done, so. Alright. So we can quickly raid a couple of these. How many of them are there in total? I think 4. Yeah. Eagle soldiers. Immortals. Mortals all shrouded in haze. Trials they must pass through life. A winding maze. How many find wisdom? Break free from chain. Escaping the cycle. 3 men died on the same day, and their souls met in the underworld. Kneeling before the judge appointed one soul. Said, in life you were a thief, robbing and injuring others, bullying the innocent. Now I sentence you to mount knives to atone for your sins. The man wailed, my kins burnt gold, silver, papers, ingots for me, and they could fill 10 storerooms. If you show mercy, all the wealth is yours. The judge remained unmoved, flicked his sleeves, and the underworld soldier took him. The judge, when pointed to the second soul, said, you shall be reborn as a human. The soul protested, I did diligently practice Buddhism, did many good deeds, and never harmed any living being. Why must I endure suffering of reincarnation? The judge replied, a human may see 100 springs, but the grass knows only one. Being reborn as human is already a privilege. You wish to be born as a beast. The soul was displeased and said, life as a human is arduous. I practice Buddhism and should grant me escape. The judge snorted coldly to the Buddhist, is not here. Whatever you escape or not is not up to you. He flicked his sleeve and the underworld soldier took him away. Finally, the judge pointed to the last soul. In life you stole my mind cores and made pills which harmed others. Now I sentence you to the pool of blood to cleanse your sins before you can reincarnate. Just as he was about to have the underworld soldier take him away, the celestial captain in the golden armor flashed into the hall, threw a military order on the table, and said, he has attained profound enlightenment. This is a summons from the celestial court. The admiral was sent to me to escort him to become celestial soldier. Hearing this, the soul was overjoyed and quickly followed the celestial general out. Okay, hound soldier. Bright helm with shining armor, paired golden spear, craving flared, with the universe mystic grand, all is cleansed in the sacred land. The story continues with a soul that escaped the underworld, now ascending to the super realm. Filled with excitement, he followed the celestial captain through alleys or corridors, eventually arriving at their armory. The captain said, these are the Chuba armors, unmatched in mortal world. He then selected a set of handed to the soul. They proceeded to side hall, but instead of entering the main hall, they went to the side chamber where minor officials handed them contract instructing the soul to sign and seal it. The minor official indifferently warned, by signing this contract you agree to serve the celestial court forever with no chance of reincarnation. The soul, glancing around the grandeur of the palace and elegance of the celestial beings, signed and sealed the contract immediately. The celestial captain then led the souls of the Tosita palace again. They did not enter the main hall, but turned through the corridor to a massive tower and back. Thick black smoke billowed from the top of many soldiers who were waiting outside, holding armor ready to enter. As the soul stepped inside, he felt scorching heat. Numerous furnaces blazed with fierce flames, and a giant cauldron hung above, melting copper and iron. A dosed boy with a fan approached, smiling. Celestial soldier, heed my plea. Your flesh is gone, your soul must be bound to armor. Fierce and bold, in battles fought, be brave yet hold. For if you flatter, heed this call, your very soul shall perish fall. With that, the boy pushed the soul into the mold, arranging the armor piece. Still bewildered, the soul saw the giant cauldron tilted above him, pouring boiling molten metal. His piercing scream echoed through the tower. The mighty general, like thundercloud, descended with the lightning to the mortal crowds. In battles fierce, both contended. Life was hard, hardship transcended. The new forged soul, having barely accustomed to his armor, yet heard the Jade Emperor in his fury, and dispatched hundreds of thousands celestial soldiers to descend and subdue Yogwise. Fearing that he was not yet skilled with his weapon, the celestial captain gave him an iron bow and instructed him to stay to the rear and shoot arrows. Descending to the mortal realms with the others, he saw a banner flying and weapons gleaming. 18 celestial nets covered the mountains, and it seemed all celestial beings, by their constellation officers or admiral, and they came to surround the area tight. The battle raged with relentless fury, and sand and stones whirling through the air. The sky and the earth darkened as dust and debris filled the universe. The newly recruited celestial soldier had barely fought when powerful force stunned him. When he awoke, he found himself in front of tower behind the Tosita palace corridor. Two Doist boys were carrying him inside. The Doist boy greeted him with a smile. Luckily, your armor isn't ruined, or you couldn't be healed. As he spoke, the boy pushed him into the old mold, arranged the armor piece, and poured boiling metal over him again. Emerging from the quenching pool, a lightning flash sent him back to the battlefield. Dazed and still in pain, the new soldier stood on the battlefield, unsure of rather celestial deity had struck him again with a golden wave, and he found himself once again in the front of Toshita Palace Tower. After that, he was burned, drowned, shocked, each time that his armor remained whole. Hence, he was forged and sent back to the battlefield again. Unbearable, he grabbed the weapon from the ground and finally resolving that it could not suffer alone. Rebelling against the celestial seemed like the only way out. Oh. Captain of the court. Immortal rights bestowed eternal life. Body forged in steel, free from strife. Those sorrow linger, pain remains, and cycles rebirth, truth regains. Continue from the previous story. The soul had been a celestial soldier for thousands of years and had risen the ranks to become captain of the court. Despite his promotion, he felt lost and uncertain in life. He had not attained enlightenment, and as celestial soldier, the highest rank he could achieve was that of a captain. Many former celestial captains, in an attempt to change their fate, had fled the mortal realm, only to be hunted down and killed, their souls dissipating with no chance of reincarnation. This time, upon hearing the upheaval of Mount Taugo, the celestial court dispatched celestial soldier to the mortal realm. Missing one head count, the celestial captain received orders to select a soul from the underworld. He approached the judge and saw 3 kneeling souls. He chose the one who had practiced Daism and brought him out of the underworld. The soul, seeing the celestial captain gleaming armor, the cold edge of his blade, and the intricately carved shield of solid iron, he was excited, and the celestial captain paused and asked something he wasn't supposed to. If you come with me today, you will have no chance of reincarnation. As the highest rank you can achieve in my position. Are you still willing to go? The soul replied, yes, I'm willing. I don't know if there will be any other opportunities in reincarnation. I might go there countless cycles of rebirth only to suffer even more. Knowing that the soul would not change. His mind, the celestial captain, had to take him to the upper realm. Okay. Alright. I guess what we'll do is we'll just end this one off here, and we'll begin chapter 6 in the next one. Oh, this guy has some things too.
This
is
Let's see what he has.
ceaseless toil.
Yeah, we'll just look at it anyways and buy whatever we need to. Alright guys, thank you. Have a good one.